Smile.
Smile, body and soul.
Your health and wellness feature.
The Hungry Season, written by science journalist Leonie Joubert, is her latest in-depth research focusing on hunger and malnutrition surrounding us in the city, hidden behind layers of affluence and comfort. It tackles the fundamental question, why is it that in South Africa we produce enough calories and nutrients to keep the region full, satisfied and well-nourished, and yet still have such high levels of hunger and malnutrition? Body and Soul talks to Leonie. She explains the difficult concept of food security.
Basically, it's about when all people have access to good, wholesome food. What I looked at when I was writing The Hungry Season is I wanted to look at what food security means at a domestic level, at a household level. Food security in the urban context is not about whether or not there's enough food. There's plenty of food around us, and in fact, deceptively so. Many people don't have access to healthy, affordable food. They may be eating lots of calories, but it doesn't mean they're food secure.
We might think Cape Town is the best place to stay, but Leonie has a different opinion.
The city makes us fat and sick. We have this rising obesity problem in South Africa. These lifestyle-related diseases that are associated with that are now beginning to replace communicable diseases like HIV and TB as the main burden of disease. So it's a big problem for us. And in the past, we used to blame the individual for behavior that made them fat and sick. But actually, the medical community now says that the city environment is largely contributing to people becoming so fat and sick.
We destroy nutritious but also environmentally costly calories with our junk food cravings.
Animal calories are environmentally more costly than plant calories. If one looks at the kind of diet that most of us eat, which is high in processed foods and high in sugar, taking these very costly, environmentally costly calories, healthy calories from the farm, and you're putting them through an industrial food system that basically strips them of most of the nutrients. Malnutrition in the city context is often called the hidden hunger because you have access to cheap, empty calories. So you eat a lot of this food, you get fat, but you're still malnourished at a micronutrient level.
What about sugar in our diets?
We need to see sugar as the new tobacco. It's toxic, it's addictive, and it's hidden in almost all of our foods. It triggers the same response mechanism in your brain as when you take cocaine. It has been linked with heart disease and even Alzheimer's. We don't need to drink sugar, whether it's sugary drinks, and that our bodies really struggle to process that kind of sugar.
What should Cape Townians be eating?
One of the best pieces of advice I had a while ago on how to eat is eat something that was recently alive. Vegetables that have a diversity of color, that's a very good way to start. Have your proteins, eat in moderation, and avoid sugar and avoid refined carbohydrates.
Leonie Joubert was also part of the recently held Ethics Exchange, sharing her thoughts about food security in the Cape environment. For more information, visit scorch.co.za. With your body and soul, I'm Lindy Hibbard.
Smile, body and soul.
Your health and wellness feature.